Hello, our names are Laia, Aida, Ona, Javi, and Maria, and we are going to explain to you different locations of La Garriga, our town. There will also be images so you know what they look like. We hope that you enjoy this presentation and we hope to hear a bit about where you guys live.
Now I'm going to explain you the history and some details of La Garriga's bomb shelter. It's located right next to the train station. The bomb shelter is the first museum shelter in Catalonia. This is an exceptionally well-preserved shelter, dug directly into the granite rock, with over 110 meters of galleries. The shelter structure was built in the shape of letter L to avoid getting hit by Franco's bombs. Also inside the shelter was built a hole in the ground for the provision can be saved for a long time, because the population who have lived in La Garriga, they didn't have a clue how many minutes, hours, days or months that they could be living there because of civil war. The shelter was built for the neighborhood of La Garriga in 1938 under the orders of the Passive Defense Board and served local air strikes to protect the population, especially when Franco bombs hit deadlier the town on the 29th of January in 1939. Now the Culture Department of our town hall offers some organizations and La Garriga schools to visit this historic phenomenon. During the visit you can enjoy voice recording and images taken during the Spanish Civil War, and also you can experiment how they did live the Spanish Civil War inside a bomb shelter with fear in their hearts. And this is a little part in our town, and we hope that you've enjoyed it.
Now I'm going to present Roman ruins of La Garriga. These fantastic ruins in La Garriga were constructed in 100 before Christ. This monument is situated in 6 parts: the dresser or apoditarium, the tepidarium, which is like a spa with hot water, the caldarium or the room boilers, the saudatorium, the frigidarium or oven, and finally the pocastum. The ruins are 200 square meters in total. In 2001, the Generalitat of Catalonia government makes a declaratory which Canterbury's ruins had to be a cultural protected monument of the architecture branch. These ruins were constructed for bath using and thermal water. All the monument was a nice spa with a lot of distributed places with a lot of commodities. Villa Romana is a ESO high school within these ruins. It's named Villa Romana because it has got a recent discovered ruins in Danfra.
Al Passeig is a place where lots of people meet up and sit down on the benches to chat. Also, people go there to practice a sport, whether it's running, football, or just walking. In my opinion, it's a beautiful place, especially in autumn or winter. There is always someone there. In summer, there are also some activities that are held there, concerts, etc. It is a wide, large, around 1 kilometer long public space, surrounded by trees, water fountains, benches, and homes. In either side of Al Passeig, there are roads, and it's also very close to the center of town, schools, and parks. It is also near the train station as well as the forest that is right at the end. A lot of the houses that surround this public space are modern due to the fact that most of them have been recently made to be used in the summer. It has been there for many years, since 1878 to the actual time, and I think it still has a long time to go. I honestly don't think that I can imagine La Garriga, my town, without Al Passeig, as so many people use it. I, myself, go there a lot, whether it's to meet up with friends, do sport, or just go for a walk with my family.
I'm going to explain a few things about one special place in La Garriga, the music school. Its inauguration was in 1975, and its name is Escola de Música Giuseppe Aymerich. It is a local school, and it's open for everyone. In this school, they do a lot of instrument classes, and a lot of activities related to music. There we can play a lot of instruments, such as guitar, piano, flute, cello, violin, saxophone. The students who want to learn about music can be young or old too. Everybody can take classes. In this school, we can learn to play instruments, to sing, to read musical notes. We need to do these activities to know all about music: choral singing, music theory classes, individual instrument classes, playing in an orchestra. I go to music school 4 times a week, and there I have a lot of instruments because they learn music with me. I've been coming to this music school since I was 3 years old. I think everyone of this world needs music, because we listen to it all of the time, at any place, and it's interesting to know a little bit more of it.
Joaquim Raspail designed a group of modernist architecture in our country. He did 4 houses in the Passage, a beautiful place to walk. He built between 1910 and 1930 the 4 houses that had similar things, irregular stone and trencadís. The house that I like most is La Bombonera. It was built in 1910 and it was different than the original design.